It's been a long time. Hi guys, my name is Dina. Welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, this feels so good to say. I have not said this in a long time. The reason why I have not said this in a long time is in the beginning of September, I pre-filmed 3 to 4 videos. So every video that I posted is actually pre-filmed until today, which is Thursday, September 19th. And this video should come out on Sunday, which is, I do not want to do the math. So, as you guys already read by the title, I am gonna be doing a fun thing that I have seen a lot of people do, and I was like, that would be real fun to see. The thing is, as you already guys know, that I'm gonna be reading 1-star ratings of my favorite books. So I think we all know what I'm gonna choose. So we're starting off strong with Abby Jimenez. My favorite Abby Jimenez book is Yours Truly, as you guys already know, as if I haven't talked about it enough. I read a long review about that book. I gave it a 5 stars, and now it's time to read the 1-star reviews. They are barely there because the book is just so good. I do not know what books I'm gonna be actually choosing, so I can't tell you how many books I'm gonna be choosing, but all I know that I have to finish this in one sitting, which means I have 20 minutes before Isha, or I would have to take this in 2 takes, and I don't want to do that, okay? So we're gonna be doing this fast. Oh my god, I'm scared!
Oh god, I'm scared!
This is a long one, thank you. I need a short one. I dock a star for every 10 real life things you mention in the book. As in what? as what? Okay, like, what do you mean? I do not like the reviews, guys. I do not like them. They're so long. Like, can you say something short? I tried so hard to like this because it has great reviews, but I couldn't. I didn't up to that 30%, and to be honest, I had to push myself to get that far. What do you mean? I was flying through the book. I'm thinking of rereading that already. What do you mean? Like, what do you mean you didn't up to that 30% and you pushed yourself to get that 30%? Hello? The amount of times anxiety was mentioned in this book was giving me anxiety. What do you mean? Oh my god, that is like, huh! It's like, huh! What? He has anxiety. What do you mean? It's like going with someone who's deaf and then being annoyed every time they mention that they're deaf. What a... Wow. Hello? What in God's name was that? Wow. This severity of the MMC anxiety made him not attractive. He needs serious therapy before getting into a relationship. Maybe he gets this later in the book. Couldn't get far enough to know. I love Abby Jimenez. Oh my god, you literally just said all of that and then I love Abby Jimenez. No, you don't. Oh my god. Girl, why are you so offended? Why are you so offended? This is not your book. I love Abby Jimenez, and this was my least favorite book by her by far. Have you read The Friend Zone? The only thing I liked about the book was the dog, Le Tunient. That was that. Whatever. I would recommend any other Abby Jimenez book except this one. Well, joke's on you, that's my favorite. Huh? Wow. Thank you. I cannot do anything more because I'm pissed. I'm clearly pissed. What in God's name was that? DNF'd at 22%. I really tried, but I was torturing myself after I seen the word TikTok and the emojis. Hello? I just could not. I'm also guessing it's fake dating, and I hate that trope. I'm sick of it. So predictable, and that's boring. Khalas, it's enough because I don't hate my guts, okay? I do not hate my guts. So let's move on to the next one. I need something to make me laugh. So the next book we're going for is Just for the Summer, and I'm scared because why did that one actually make me sick? Everybody needed therapy. What do you mean? FMC is the smallest girl ever. I don't remember that being mentioned actually. Not at all. How is this the same author that wrote Yours Truly and Part of Your World? I made a Goodreads account because I am just so appealed at how lackluster this was. What do you mean lackluster? I do not know what that word means. I'm gonna search that up. I felt nothing. No romance, no connection. I didn't care what happened to any of them. What happened to Abby Jimenez? Nothing. She's perfectly fine. I am mystified. It's like it was a What is that word? Picture description or imitation of a person in which certain striking characteristic and exaggerated in order to create a comic or was the word effect. Was a character of her own writing that was written only for a few members of her fan club. So what? I enjoyed it. Like with like Easter eggs and silly things like that. Why did she do this? So you can read the other books. I do understand what she said actually about like the Easter eggs and how like if you didn't read the other two books you may not enjoy that as much as I did, because the way I ate that up and the way I like enjoyed every single thing and how just things connected in the back of my head, and I was like flabbergasted and I was like happy at the same time because I know these people. I've read their story before. Like I'm already emotionally attached to them. Seeing them in another book was literally everything to me. So I would understand that. But no. Did I screenshot that? Let me screenshot it again. It was so bad. I wanted to give it a 0, but it's not possible, so I give it a 1. Oh my god. DNF at 39%. I normally don't rate books. I don't finish. But this one pissed me off that much. The FMC was Martrade Buddha, who was severely graduated from her trauma, that she preaches toxic positivity for a living. I've genuinely never hated a character until this book. Whoa, you hated her, Emma? Okay, let's just wrap this up. 3 reviews are enough. What I feel like are gonna piss me off, my Anne Young books, because they're YA and a lot of people complain about YA books, how like they were so childish and they were so cheesy and they were like whatever, blah blah blah, and they have a lot of complaints to say about YA books, and I absolutely hate that. So let's start with I Hope This Doesn't Find You. Oh my god, I just want to reread that book actually. Shut up. Why do I want to reread it? Oh my god, I'm scared. I'm doing it. I'm gonna the way. That's a long review. Thank you. Overhyped is an understatement. Don't let TikTok must-read suggestion fool you into reading this garbage. Wow, that was so aggressive. Wow. Guys, you need to calm down. You know, guys, you need to learn to be nice. Learn to be nice. What in God's name was that? Can you tell that I just learned what in God's name recently? Because I did. And I'm not going to shut up about it. I'm going to say this until I'm absolutely sick of it. DNF at 31%. This is not for me. I found the MC extremely toxic and their relationship so far a little bit abusive. Between who? Who abused who? At first, I thought it was good because it showed room for her growth. But I don't see signs of growth ever. You're literally DNF'd at 31. You're not going to see growth at 31%. Hello? But I don't see signs of growth ever coming. It did, actually, if you have continued it. She doesn't feel guilt. Why would she feel guilt? Oh, my lord. I'm like so mad. Is mostly upset. Oh my god. No! Is mostly upset because the people don't like her, but still blames them for it. I cannot bring myself to see this become a romance between them. It did. Well, I want him to run. I want him to get a restraining order, and I cannot wait. And how on earth is making him spend alone time with the person that sent him 40+ hate emails and seems to hate him a good idea? It started to feel like this book was romanticizing her toxicity. Oh my god, back to her. I needed this to calm down because I was actually getting mad. So it started to feel like the book was romanticizing her toxicity. So I dropped it. What toxicity? My girl was a literal people pleaser. She was the one receiving toxicity. Like, wow. I love Chanel. Chanel isn't even in this book. What is he talking about? Whatever. I can't see this not becoming a toxic relationship. It did not. Okay? And the girl being the problem doesn't make it less serious or cute. Oh my lord. I don't even want to write what I thought about this. It just wasn't good. I like how short that was and how not insulting that was. I like it. I really wanted to like this book, but it gave me such feeling of stress, anxiety reading it. I'm DNFing it for now to read thriller instead. Oh my god, this is so long. I need something short. DNF'd at 57%. This is the first book I DNF'd in my life. Oh lord. One of my resolutions this year is to accept when I don't like a book and just leave it unfinished. Why would I read something I do not enjoy? Reading is my happy place. I can't ruin it by forcing myself to read till the end just because. Anyways, what the hell was this? Childish, stupid, nonsense. I do not know how else to describe it. Plus, I have just read that there's kidnapping subplot. Nuh-uh. I can't deal with that. No. I was saying only because of the romance, but as far as I can tell, Alice doesn't deserve that man. What? How dare you say that about Alice?
إلا يدتي ما تبين طاري يدتي خليها تخيس بالسجن وما عاد أنت من زين وعيك.
Put her in jail. Just put her straight in jail. Whoa. Wow, this is making me visibly mad. Why am I forcing myself to read this? How dare you say that about Alice? You literally... I'm literally... I was good with this book until Ali tried to convince me that kidnapping an innocent person is justifiable if you were poor. Well, guys, it's fiction. Don't take it that deep, okay? It's not that deep. It's not. So, calm down. This is making me mad, which I don't like. Alice is a brat. How dare you say that? Oh my god, extremely insecure. She puts down nearly everyone around her, from her parents. Mama showeredly calculate how many leftover meals she can make out of the meal. To her classmates, Chanel's double eyelids weren't there 2 summers ago. To Henry, infuriatingly immaculate skin. To even her teacher, Mr. Murphy, graduated from non-Ivy League school. The horror. She says she's poor, but she acts like she's better than everyone else. Being poor doesn't mean you can treat people around you like trash. Sure, you can't choose what family you're born in, but nobody else has any obligation to put up with... Why can't I read with a rude person regardless of their income? DNF'd after 2 chapters. That is wild. What do you think, guys? Do you think we should stop? Because I'm absolutely losing my mind. I thought this was gonna be fun. I thought some comments are gonna make me laugh, because in the videos that I watched, they made me laugh. So why is this not making me laugh? This is getting serious, and I don't like this. I'm Batman. DNF'd at 65%. Okay, guys. What else? I do not know, so I'm gonna just look at my Goodreads and then just like choose. I think I will go with No Exit by Taylor Adams. Oh, that's fun. This one has a couple of 1-star reviews more than the other ones, and I'm scared, honestly. Hey, why do you change the rating of my books? Like, who gave you the rights? Like, sometimes I accidentally click on the rating and they change it. Why? I'm so mad. Oh my god, I'm scared. This wasn't particularly a bad book, but I hated every second of it. Well, this was actually very good. I love this book so much. I truly wanted to give this book 5 stars. However, the author absolute laziness when building his villain character is what is that word? Inexcusable. Okay. I saw the X in my head. I was like, oh my god. There were no reason to have any characters say racial and ableist slurs just to prove they were assholes. Buttholes. Gross and obnoxious. Hated this book with a passion. Okay. What on earth was this? Nothing was... What do you mean nothing about it was thrilling? I was so bored. The actors were irritating and just meh. To top it off, the author thought that using racist jokes was somehow a good idea. Because he had to make you hate the character, so you had to make him racist. Oh my god, this is not fun. Why am I making this too much? Too much gore, too much horror, too much unbelievable. I read a lot, and I have to say that this is maybe the worst story I have read in the last 5 years. This is Excuse me, why didn't anyone tell me that my hijab was off? Thank you. This is like so bad to say. Writing is good, clever even. The plot was horrific. Whoa, the death troll was graphically high and happy ending, not nearly long enough to make up for it. Never again. Actually, this is an adult thriller, so if you do not know, this is supposed to be graphic because it's an adult thriller. That's, if you don't want a graphic thing, go and read a YA thriller. But it's literally for adults because it's graphic, okay? If you don't like graphic things, go read YA. Don't come for adult things and then wonder why it's graphic, okay? Lord. As I said, this is not fun. I'm visibly mad. I just had to give up on this one. I made it to a lot, 30%, and couldn't take it anymore. One of the worst so-called thrillers ever, along with bad writing. The protagonist was the dumbest person ever. Even at 30%, I figured out most of the plot line. Well, it's the problem of this book that this is about kidnapping. You figure out who the kidnapper is early on in the book, and then she's just trying to escape him killing her. Okay? Literally on the back of the... I'm so mad. Literally on the back of the book, it says, she went to the bus stop. She saw the girl kidnapped in the van. And she's trying to figure out who exactly kidnapped her. Okay? And run with the girl. But the kidnapper finds out that she found out that the person is the kidnapper. He wants to kill her because she knows who the kidnapper is. This part of the book is just her escaping from the kidnapper. So, at 30%, we're gonna figure out the plot. But then trying to read until the end of the book. It's just like, I'm so mad right now. They gave away any sense of mystery so soon. The snarky tone of dialogue did not help water down the supposedly dire situation. This was supposed to be, cannot recommend. Okay, thank you. I'm like so done right now. I need to take a breather. And then you have We Hunt the Flame. I think I'm stopping like somewhere near here. One more book or maybe two more and then I'm done. Took me 1 month and 17 days to finish. I hate this book. Sorry. Could not relate actually. Could not relate. Sorry. As a Muslim woman who wears a hijab, I cannot deny that anticipating Muslim fantasy story written by a Niqabi woman had a personal meaning for me. However, this book is an example of a problem with publishing and recepting of book lately. Fetishizing of diversity marketing. Don't get me wrong, as a Muslim woman, I believe in promoting diversity. However, it is a serious problem when a work is valued simply for diversity label, which also relies on romanticizing our Eastern Muslim culture. This is literally the first paragraph of the entire thing. I'm not gonna read all of that. Honestly, I'm just gonna stop here because every review is so long and it's so irritating that I don't think I'm gonna be able to sleep at night because I'm gonna think about the reviews that oh my god, why am I like rapping? I don't think I'm gonna be able to sleep at night because I'm gonna think about the reviews that I just read and I'm gonna be so pissed off that I don't think I'm gonna be able to sleep. Let's choose like one more book. I think I'd go with The Good Girl's Guide to Murder because why not? Why not? Okay. This book is my favorite and I haven't talked about it in a while. But I so absolutely love this. From the moment she said, holy pepperoni, I realized I was too old to be reading this. I absolutely understand. But sometimes you just have to ignore things and then call it a day and then... When was this published? 2019, I believe. Yeah, 2019. And it's still... It is still low-key brand new, okay? It is still low-key not old, so why is she using holy pepperoni? But other than that, you just sometimes have to ignore things and call it a day. Because otherwise, I wouldn't have rated this book. I wouldn't have rated books as highly as I did if it wasn't for ignoring half of the things that they did. Sometimes there were just things that were insufferable, but most of the time they weren't. So I would just read it and call it a day. This one is so popular, by the way. I made a Goodreads account just so I could give this 1 star. Hello, you're so mean. I'm very concerned for this author. It appears they have never once met a real human being in their life. Whoa. Whoa. I want to wash my brain of this. This book is so overrated. No, maybe it's not. because for me this was a 5-star. So maybe this was so bad I wanted to give it a 0, but that's not possible, so I gave it a 1. I think this is the end of today's video. My head actually hurts. I genuinely have a headache because I have been yelling and I've been yapping and I've been actually shouting, okay? And I already had a headache, and I made me a very, very sour lemon juice that I think will burn my guts. So this is the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and see you guys in the next video. Bye.